So hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another stream. Today is Saturday, so Forex market will be off today. So we are going to stream on Indian stocks. Okay, we will analyze Indian stocks. We will analyze Indian indexes, and if you want me to analyze any particular stocks or any your favorite stocks or any indexes, so let me know in the comment box. I will check and analyze the same. Even we will analyze fundamental and technical analysis both, and let's see which stocks are good to invest in upcoming days, and which stocks might perform well in upcoming days, and which are the stocks trading at lower price. Let us see all those. Hope my webcam is clear because I'm streaming in my laptop as I have some minor issues in my PC. And yesterday my mic was not connected, and half of the stream went without any voice. So I'm confirming whether my voice is clear and webcam is clear. Yes, I think both are clear. Hi, today's topic. So today I'm streaming about Indian stocks, and if you want me to analyze any particular stocks, you can know about the any stocks, about their fundamental and technical analysis. And this Sunday we are conducting a webinar on basics of Indian stock market. Okay, so if anybody interested can join for that webinar. It's a free of cost, and it will be on Sunday, okay, 13th July, Sunday at 7 p.m. It's a free stock market live webinar, so you can access the link once you enroll it, and you can join through our link, and you can gain the knowledge. I hope the details is showing in the screen. Elaborate about webinar. So webinar is basically a kind of a demo session where we conduct through Google Meet. I think most of the people are going to join in that webinar, where you can access 30 minutes to 1 hour of basic knowledge about how the stock market works and what are the instruments we can invest and how to invest, where to invest, and what are the opportunities in stock market to invest, like mutual funds, exchange traded funds, in stocks and in options also. So basically it's all about basic knowledge, and where you can enroll and join our webinar. And after that we will be having some, if you are interested to learn more about this, then we will be having some other courses, then you can enroll for that. So to understand the basic things, you can enroll for this webinar, which is going to conduct on Sunday 7 p.m. 13th July, tomorrow evening 7 p.m. And if you are, not only you, if you are any interested person want to enroll for this, you can invite it. Okay, the link will be shared. Once you enroll for us, you can contact to this number. You will be getting the link on tomorrow 7 p.m. before 7 p.m. So in this session we are going to analyze the Indian stocks, and if you want me to analyze any particular stock, you can write down on the chat box, or else I will do by myself only. So this is the Groww terminal. I think most of the you people know about this application, where you can access all the Indian market indexes, stocks, mutual funds, ETFs, everything you can access in this Groww. And this terminal is so beautiful that here you can have all the details, like who are the top gainers on yesterday, and which are the IPO you going to list, and which are the top losers, and which are the stocks most traded in MTF. Okay, and ETFs, these are the ETFs, what are the percentage changed in this ETF. ETF means exchange traded funds. Okay, we are having silver ETF, gold ETF, nifty ETFs. Okay, and you are having stocks in news, means the stocks which are in news. It might be their quarterly results, yearly results, or any new orders coming to that company, so that the business is going to improve. On that basis we can invest, so that the stock price is going to increase when they get orders or any collaboration with any other big companies. Okay, that kind of news you can access in this part. Even top losers, you can see the top losers of one day, which is as of now, if you are looking at these stocks, that is TCS, InfoEdge, Mahindra and Mahindra, TVS company. Okay, these are the top losers on the date of Friday, that is 11th July, because today is market off. So on Friday, these companies were in the top losers. The TCS share has been down by 3.4% on Friday. Okay, similarly InfoEdge, which also was down by 3%. So basically this shows the top losers, and you might have observing this, there are three types, like large, mid and small. What are these? So basically the companies are divided into three types, that is large cap, mid cap and small cap. So that's why they are divided these into three categories. So these are whatever you are seeing on the screen. These are called as large cap companies, like TCS, InfoEdge, Mahindra, TVS Motor. And these are mid cap companies: Indian Renewable Energy, BSC, Solar Industries, Mazagon Dockship, Okay, and these are small cap, BEML, Amber Enterprises, Natco Pharma, MCX. Well, basically, what are the difference between these companies? The company in India whose ranking is in between 1 to 100 are called as large cap companies. Means these companies are ranking in complete in all the NSE and BSE listed companies will be ranking in 1 to 100. Okay, those companies will be considered as a large cap, and every quarter, every year, this company will be changed according to their performances and according to their stock prices values. Okay, according to their performance, the companies will comes under 100, top 100. The ranking will be changes as per the time. Okay, according to that, whichever the companies which are in the list of 100, these are called as large cap companies, and from 101 to 250 are called as mid cap, and also above 250 ranking companies are comes under small cap. One more types of company will be there, that we call it as micro cap companies, whose market cap is very low. Means the companies which are at initial position and whose market cap is very low, these are called as micro cap companies. Okay, you can access these for every large cap, mid cap and small cap companies, which are the top gainers and top losers, and you can analyze through that whether it's right time to invest in those companies or not. And also there is a one more option here. If you see here, the top sectors. Top sectors means these are the top sectors in all the companies. So they are dividing the sectors, like there is a banking. If you click on this, only banking related stocks will be accessible. If you click on this, only energy, it might be a renewable energy, it might be non-renewable energy. Okay, so next we are having healthcare. So here you will be having hospitals, companies, it might be pharmaceutical companies. Okay, all these healthcare comes under this sector. Okay, here you will be accessing all the healthcare related stocks. And similarly, we are having FMCG. These are food related and like beverages, Hindustan Unilever, ITC, okay, Britannia, daily use consumable goods. Okay, so these comes under FMCG stocks. Here, if you click on this, complete list will be accessible. Okay, and you can check here through the market cap. So if you want to go for market cap, whose market cap is 50,000. So if you select 20,000, similarly like that, if you go for 50,000 market cap, and if you filter this, you can have the 50,000 market caps companies. And similarly, all the categories will be there: healthcare, hospitality and travel, industrial products industries, IT industries, logistic and freight, media entertainment, other raw material, telecommunication, textile industries. Okay, even though you can check for indexes. What do you mean by index? Index is nothing but it is a group of stocks. So suppose that we are having Nifty, Bank Nifty, Fin Nifty, Nifty 100, Nifty 50, Nifty Next 50. Okay, these are called as indexes, where we are having group of companies. Now here we are looking at a stock called Varun Beverages. This is only one company stock, but in Nifty 50 we will be having 50 company stocks together. How those 50 companies perform, according to that the Nifty will be moving. If that 50 companies move in positive, the Nifty 50 will also move in positive. If 30 companies are in positive and 20 companies are in losses, so averagely we are having 30 in buying in profit and 20 in loss. So overall, who is dominant here? Here the profits are in domination, which means in total 50 companies, the probability of profit or loss which is high, according to that the Nifty also moves. If majority of Nifty 50 companies are in profit, the Nifty also moves upside. If majority of the Nifty 50 stocks are in losses, the Nifty moves down. So these are called as indexes. Similarly, we are having Nifty next 50, means the Nifty stocks after the 50. Top 50 will becomes under Nifty 50. From 50 first 52nd company to 100 company comes under Nifty next 50. Okay. Similarly, we are having this kind of indexes. You can access those indexes also. In this index, we will be having option China, where we can access the option trading. Okay. According to this Nifty 50, we will be having this option, future and option section. So in this, if you have any doubts, let me know in the comment box. So these are the top by market cap, means these are the list of the top market cap companies from highest to lowest. Okay. So first you can see here Reliance Industries, who might have not know about this company. This market cap of this Reliance is very big. So then next we are having HDFC Bank, TCS, Bharti Airtel. Okay. So these are the top market cap companies, and also this comes under Nifty 50. So if you look at this, all these top companies of the Nifty 50 are in 1% loss, 1.1%, 3%, 2%. Okay, these all top companies are in losses on Friday. Okay, this is the Friday's whatever the profit loss or this showing on the screen is the Fridays. Okay, means yesterday's data. On yesterday, Reliance is at 1.45% loss. HDFC Bank is at 1.12% loss. TCS is at 3% loss. Okay, so exactly what these companies are doing, Nifty also do the same. So Nifty, as you can see here, Nifty is at loss of 205 points, which means 0.81% loss on the Friday. Why? Because all the Nifty companies are in the losses on Friday itself. Only one day I am saying. On Friday, these companies are in losses of 1%, 0.5%, 2%, 3%. That's why even the Nifty is at loss of 0.81%. So according to this, you can trade on options of Nifty. Like if you come to know that these all stocks are in losses on Friday, what it means, the Nifty will also be going to down. So here you are having two options. Once you click on this option chain of the Nifty, you will be having two options like call and put. Okay, call, which means when the Nifty move upside, these are called as strike price premium. Okay, this is called strike price. The Nifty is currently at 25,149. This is the Nifty's strike price. Okay, when the Nifty move upside, the call price will be moving upside. If the Nifty moves down, the put price increases. Similarly, the call price decreases. If you are understanding, or I need to explain in Hindi. If anybody watching and want to know in Hindi or not understanding the English, I will explain in Hindi. Okay, I don't think so. When the Nifty moves upside, the call price increases. Okay, now in Friday, what we have observed? On Friday, what we observed, the Nifty and other stocks were down, which means the put price will be increased, right? So let us see this put price chart. Okay, on Friday. So on Friday, what we are observing? Okay, when market was started 9:15, right? Okay, at 9:15, what was the stock price? If you see at right side, the price of the Nifty's put, that is 25,150, was 69 rupees. Okay, and at 9:40 it was 55 rupees. But at the end of the market, it was 100 11 rupees, right? From 50 rupees, this price has moved to 110 rupees, right? What it means? The Nifty has fallen, which means the put price is going to increase. That's why from 54 rupees, this premium has moved to 110 rupees. Almost this premium has doubled. Even though the stocks are in losses, even though the index are in losses, if you traded on Nifty's put, you will be at profit. Why? Because we made profit on the falling market. Okay, usually you make losses when the market falls, but if you trade on options, if you know that all the stocks are going to down, what it means? The stocks are, majority of the stocks are going down, which means the indexes will be down, obviously, because indexes depends upon the stocks. When the stocks are down, indices will be down. When indexes are down, the put will be increasing, call will be decreasing. So we need to buy the puts. So if you bought the put at the morning at 55 rupees or 60 rupees, at the end of the 3:30 or market, when the market closed, this price would have been increased from 60 rupees to 110 rupees, almost 95% returns. Okay, this 95% returns cannot be achieved on intraday in any of the stock, because the stock moves max of 5% per day, the large cap stocks, and small cap stocks might move more than that, max to max 10-15%, but 95% of the returns you can achieve in options. But if you know the proper knowledge about these options, okay, and it's not as safe to trade without any guidance and knowledge. So this is how this option works. Okay, not only this, there are so many factors regarding options. We are having option chain analysis. What is this option chain? ATM, add the money, OTM, out of the money, ITM, in the money. You should know about this. And also there are so many factors like Greeks, we call it as Greeks, like delta, theta, gamma, vega. You need to learn about this also. Okay? When the Nifty or any indexes are in the sideways, okay, now what I said is, when the Nifty falls, the put increases, and when Nifty moves upside, the call increases, and vice versa. When the market is at sideways, let us consider the Nifty has not moved upside or not even downside. Nifty was in the same range. Then what our premium goes? Okay, so our premium, let us consider Nifty put is at 110 rupees, and Nifty is at somewhere 25,160 or somewhere here. So even though Nifty has not changed its position from the same level, it was in the same level, but our premium will slowly going to down. Okay, the price of the premium will decrease, because there is a time intrinsic value. Okay, there is a time value and intrinsic value. These options are having time value. As the time passes, if the Nifty doesn't move from the same place, the premium is going to decrease. So that is a disadvantage for option buyers. That can be taken advantage by option sellers. So I hope you understood about what do you mean by options and what are the concept of options. Okay, I explained in a simple way, but it's a big topic, and it take more time to understand about the options. So let us see now which are the top stocks gainer on the Friday. Okay, so if you look at this list, first we are seeing Hindustan Unilever. So Hindustan Unilever, first you need to check about the company. Okay, what this company is about, what are their business. Okay, if you go for this company's fundamental, you can check the company's details. Okay, what this company product is, what the company is doing business, who is the managing director of this company, and what are its businesses. Okay, so as you can see here, these are all the Hindustan Unilever's business. Okay, if you read this completely, you will get an idea. Okay, Hindustan Unilever Limited is an Indian based consumer goods company. The company operates through 5 segments: beauty, well-being, personal care, home care, nutrition, and ice cream. Its beauty well-being segment is engaged in the sales of hair care, shampoo, conditioner, styling. Okay, if you understand this, what this Hindustan Unilever does, so these basically, it is a consumer based company. Okay, so day to by day, what you use, what you eat, what you use for your skin care, shampoo, hair, okay, beauty, ice creams, personal care, okay, these product this company is going to manufacture and sell, right? Okay, now you will get an idea how this company stock works. Okay, so these are the business of this company. Whether this business get down even any conditions, no, because every day we want these kind of products, so that's why this company is rarely going to be down. Okay, if you see this product, okay, this is Clinic shampoo, Lifebuoy, Lux, Rin, Lipton, Surf Excel. These all the products, manufacturing, sales, and everything will be done by Hindustan Unilever. Okay, and if you look at its market cap, it's really huge, 5,92,120 crore. So this is the good market cap, because they are going to they are manufacturing and selling the big goods and day to day life goods. So most of the time the stock is going to upside, because of every day they are making business, every day they are getting sales. Okay, so if you look at on Fridays, we have gained 4.6% in Hindustan Unilever stock. Okay, on Thursday it was closed around 2,400 rupees, and on Friday it closed at 2,519. So almost how many rupees? 112 rupees. So if you calculate on percentage, for one day it was 4.6%, 111 rupees. Here it has given, right? If you check for last 1 week, we are seeing 7% returns. Okay, in last 3 months 4% returns, last 6 months same thing, in last 1 year 3.13, because we have seen a crash in Indian market from September. Okay, now completely it's recovering. Okay, right, see, this was the crash which was started in September and almost ended in nearly this last month. Now every stock has been recovering and started moving upside. Okay, there are phases in the market where the market having sideways phase, uptrend phase, downtrend phase. Okay, now we have completed this downtrend phase and almost sideways also done. Now we are at a good phase where the market and stocks are moving upside. Okay, so this is the right time to invest in any stock, because we are at a phase now where just now market are started to moving upside. Okay, so if you want to check for this company's fundamentals, you can check here. All these fundamental data will be shared here, and if you see the profit of this company, you can check for quarterly, yearly, and for yearly, if you check this from 2021, as you can see, you have to check this graph whether the profit of this company is increasing or decreasing or in the same level. Okay, so once you check for 4 or 5 years, you will get an idea that okay, the company is moving with good profits every year. If the company is moving with good profit, obviously their stocks is going to increase, the value of the stocks also increases. So if you look at this 8,000 crores, 8,810, then 10.2, then 10.6, what it means, for every year they are growing their company, for every year they're increasing their production sales. For every year they're making good profits. Even though they're making profits, every year their profits are also increasing. Their revenue also increasing. So if you check this chart, here you are accessing the revenue of the company and the net worth. Okay. So what it means, that if the company is making profit, obviously their stock value will also increases. So in this kind of companies, you should analyze and invest. Without analyzing, without any proper knowledge, don't invest blindly by hearing any tips or any telegram calls. Okay, you should analyze by yourself. You should learn what are the things we need to observe before investing in any stock. Okay, and if you this is an important thing where you need to check about the shareholding pattern. So basically, shareholding pattern means a company is having their stocks shareholding. Okay, right? And these are the top 4 persons, or we can say institutes. They're going to hold the company stocks. Okay, the first person comes is promoter. Okay, these promoters are nothing but the company owners and business partners. So they are the holders of the company. Okay, majority of the stock shareholding will be on the promoters. Okay, if you see the Hindustan Unilever company stocks, promoters holding is 61.9%. The second person, as you can see here, retail and others. So retail and others are nothing but the public. As a retailer, if I buy any stock of this, suppose that I have around 25,000 rupees. So how much stock I will get? I will get 10 stocks, because each stock is having 2,500 rupees. So for 25,000 I will be having 10 stocks of Hindustan Unilever shareholding pattern. So if who I am? I am a retailer. This, or we call it as a public. Okay, the person who buys stocks, a public. These people are called as retailers. Okay, how many percent of retailers shareholding is in this Hindustan Unilever? 11.8, almost 12%. Okay, foreign institutions, we say them as a FIIs, that is foreign institutional investors. Means these are other countries investors who invest in Indian stocks, right? So these FIIs holdings are 10%. Other domestic institutions. Okay, who are these? These domestic institutionals are nothing but other big companies of India itself. So these are the big companies of foreign countries, other countries, and these are the big companies of our Indian companies. Now let us take an example. Okay, so Reliance is one of the domestic institution. Okay, now Reliance don't having the shareholding of Reliance stock itself. No, they can having shareholder of other companies also. Why? Because they are investors. They have money. They will invest in other companies, other stocks also. If they feel that okay, that stock is going to perform well in upcoming days, they will invest. So similarly, this kind of other Indian big institutions will going to invest in a particular stock. Their percentage is 9%. Their shareholding is 9% in Hindustan Unilever. Okay. Then we are having mutual funds. Most of the people might have heard about this mutual fund. The person who don't have knowledge about these stocks, what they do, they directly invest in mutual fund. In mutual fund, we are having some hedge fund managers. They are well experienced, well knowledgeable, analytic persons. What they do, the hedge fund managers, they take money from public, they collect the fund, and they will invest in all the stocks which are in different sectors. Okay, they don't invest in the same stock or single stock. They diversify their portfolio. Okay, why this is very important? Because when you diversify your investments, if one or the other stocks go down or go in the losses, the other stocks which you have invested in other sectors and other companies, if they make good profit, somewhere they will cover the losses. Okay, by doing so, they make their average returns per year 20 to 30%. I am saying about mutual funds. It's not a fixed, but most of the time they'll end up with 15-20%. Okay, why? Even though the losses they will cover up by investing in various diversification. Okay, these are the next investors, mutual funds. Okay, so we are having 5 types of investors in the market. We should observe the promoter must be at the high number, because if the company owner, business persons are not holding the shares, then which means the company will not going to perform well, or the company will not be profitable. So let us take an example, small example. If you are having a company and you are the owner and you are having some business partners and you are having some investors. So if your shareholding of your company itself, you are not holding the shares, you are selling all those, what it means? It means you are not doing a proper business. Your company is not performing well. Okay, that's why the importance is the promoter must be high in any of the shareholding. Even though retailers are less, no problem, that's well and good, but FII must be increased. The number of this FII investment must be if it is high, then it's well and good, because the foreign institutionals and DIIs or big players, their holdings makes the stocks move upside. Okay, when they exit, obviously the stock's value going to down. Even though if the promoters sell their shareholding, the stock value will going to down. But it doesn't matter about the retail and others. If the number of retailers percentage is less, which means the stock is good, we need to invest in those stocks. If the retailers number is high, what it means? The promoter, foreign institutional investors and DIIs, mutual funds are less. The number of retailer publics are more. If the public are more, obviously the stock will going to down. So never forget to watch the shareholding pattern of any stocks. Before buying any stocks, you need to check this shareholding pattern. Okay, and if you, and in this platform there is a beautiful section where you can access for every quarter, for every year, what are the percentage of promoters, what are the percentage of retailers increasing or decreasing, you can check here. Okay, so now if you see this June 2024, here we are saving having 61% of promoters and mutual fund 5%. Okay, if you see here, in June mutual fund how much? 5.58. In September quarter 5.7%. Okay, and if you see the retailer, see here is 11.8, 11.74, 11.43, 10.6, 10.1, which means from last 4-5 quarters the retailers, this FIIs, this foreign institutional investor, means the foreign investors, what they are doing, observe. Okay, on June 2024 quarter, these foreign institutional investors were 11.8%, September 11.7, December 11.4, March 10.6, June 10.8. Means these FIIs selling their shareholding from Hindustan Unilever from last 4-5 quarters, right? From June 2024 to June 2025, right? Now let us go to this shares value. If you look for 1 year, see from June, where is June 2024? Okay, now it is showing July, no problem. See, as the FII's percentage of shareholding getting down, the stock value also slowly getting down, right? See, from this July, August, September, the stock has slowly from 2,900 rupees to moving downwards up to 2,200. Even the market value or stock value has made a low of 2,200 in last 1 year. Okay, so the foreign institutional investors are selling their shareholding, means obviously there is some bad news in the company, or there is a losses, or it may be any reasons the stock value is going to down. So when the FIIs are increasing, we should invest. What it means? There is good perspective of the company. That's why the foreign institutional investors are investing. So we also go with them. We also invest when they are investing, and we should sell when they are selling. We should follow the steps of these big players. Then only we can be stable in this market. So if you look at this Nifty chart, Nifty is trading around 25,150, and if you look at this chart here, there was a resistance level. Nifty was taking proper resistance from this level and started moving downside even after a big breakout. So here we can expect a reversal, because this was and resistance this resistance might turn into support. Okay, so if we see a green candle or buying on Monday, then definitely this resistance will break and the market will move upside. And if this low breaks, then we will having some kind of consolidation phase. Again the market Nifty will go into consolidation phase. Okay, after so many days from this consolidation has given a breakout, but again it is coming to this consolidation phase. Hope on Monday we will be having this Nifty about 25,200. If it trades around below 25,200, then definitely it will be going on a consolidation phase again. And if this resistance turned into support, and if you see a buying candle on Monday, then definitely this 25,800 will be broke on upcoming days, and we are having a gap over 25,800. So this would be our target, and then by continuing it might go to this round psychological level 26,000. Okay, only if this resistance turned into support. हेलो, क्या कर रहे हैं नवीद? So this would be our second target if we see reversal 26,000. गेम खेल रहा था, अभी नीचे आया, तो फिर स्ट्रीम नहीं करेगा ऐसे जो ओनली खेले? Okay, PS5. So we will be having a live webinar on Sunday at 7 p.m. and it's completely for free, only webinar. So if you are interested to learn and if you want to have some knowledge of investing and trading in stock market, you can enroll and you will be getting the link before 7 p.m. and you can join and access the webinar. BTC is unstoppable. So this BTC made a good move from this 109 and it is moving towards the next target. As of myself, as of me, from my view, Nifty is reaching to the next target, that is 130, and the small retracement would be common, but it is completely bullish now. A good pump has been started in BTC. Okay, it has broken its all previous resistances, which was all-time high, and it is making the new all-time high. So my expectation would be around 130 to 140. So somewhere here we can expect the BTC to come. So if you look at monthly chart in IRFC, we are having a proper retracement at this level. So if it booms, we can have a good returns in the IRFC. What is the momentum here? 205. So if you expect 205 from this, exactly 316. So why the market has been consolidating here itself? Why it's not moving down from this level? I will explain with a small example. Okay. So if you are watching my stream every day, I am explaining about a concept called order block, which is a concept from smart money concept. And if you go through that, you will understand what do you mean by order block. Okay. So order block is a great concept from which we can have a good setup in the trading. Okay. So this is the level from where the big buyers started moving upside. Okay. From this level itself, we have seen a straight good buying. Okay, which was of around how much? Almost 100% returns. Okay, the stock was around 100 and it moved to 200 immediately, which means there are some big players hand. Okay, they only can make the stock from 100 to 200, 100 to 300. So this is our very important zone. Okay, because from this zone itself we saw a big buying. So that's why if you observe, whenever market comes to this level, we are seeing a buying. Comes to this level, buying. Okay. So this is our major support, major order block, from where the proper buying will be entering. Okay. If you have missed this move, don't regret. Don't enter in any of in these things, because let us assume that you have entered by looking at the market momentum. Okay. Okay, market moved from 100 to 200, so I will buy here. So what happens? The next again from 200 it went to 120. So from 200 to 120 means around 80 rupees. If you calculate on percentage wise, almost your 50 to 60% of the capital will be wiped out. But you will be not having confidence to hold this stock, because from 200 to it went to 120. So you might think that, oh, it might go to again 80, 60. Okay, why should I risk it? I should exit at this level only. Okay, you will exit it, but again that after that market went upside. So you should always wait or take entry where the big players take entry. Okay, these are the entry of the big players. You should wait, let the market come to this level, then you enter here, then you can expect good returns. So if you have entered here, you will be at loss. So if you have waited for this, and if you entered at how much, this is 109 rupees. Okay, let the market go anywhere. Let us think now it is here 151. So around how many rupees you are in the profit? 42 rupees. 42 in the stock is not a small thing. Okay, if you have more number of quantity, the profit will be higher. Just a minute. So now let us discuss about one more stock called IDFC First Bank. Okay? Yeah, you might have heard about this bank, IDFC First Bank. This stock is performing good in recent days, and I have opened a monthly chart. Okay, it was in a downtrend from 15 to I think 20. 2015 to 2020 it was in downtrend, and after the COVID again it made a low of 31 rupees on 2022. Then from 2022 it made a new high of 98 or 100 rupees, and again back it came to 54 rupees. Now it is moving upside, so there is most probably it might create a new high, so which is this. If the same thing happens, this stock might reach to 118. So lower low, this stock is creating a lower lows.